What is up, YouTube? It is Envy, and I hope all is well on your end. Welcome back to Paradise Bay here on Planet Coaster 2. I'm going to show you now the before of what is going to be an indoor area for Coral Cove that will span all around the inside of Moray Eel and the current path that we got going on right now. And just for the record, not only is this going to be a giant indoor roller coaster for this submarine themed Intamin multi-dimension coaster, but we're going to have flat rides inside of the land. Which, by the way, if you guys are wondering about the name of our family coaster, it is called Odyssey, because you're going on an undersea odyssey and going on a high speed, family high speed, I should say, indoor roller coaster to explore all of the undersea life that we're going to put around the coaster and inside the building. So, I've never done anything like that before, just having like an entire indoor land. But it's something that has been coming up on more theme parks around the world, I see. For example, if you look at the UAE, there's a lot of indoor theme parks because it gets so hot in there. But the main reason why I decided to go with this indoor area is because it's going to be mainly inspired by the Mermaid Lagoon, I think I remember, from Tokyo Disney Sea. So we're just going to put you guys inside of an underwater world and have the coaster go around the area. So fingers crossed that it's going to be a great addition to the park. And also, you may have noticed that, just a little bit of a side note, but this is where the area is supposed to end, and this giant pirate ship mast, or I should say Viking mast, will be the area that leads to the pirate area. But we're going to focus on Coral Cove, make sure Coral Cove is complete. And remember, guys, if you are liking the series so far, do not forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more Planet Coaster and all things gaming. Time for me to get to work. Well, folks, what you have see in front of you is the potential of something incredibly beautiful. First of all, an indoor family roller coaster, two flat rides, you have the Omni Mover ride on over to the side, and a whole lot of potential for this to be a very cool indoor land. Now, we're going to save covering the entire park indoors for last, but might as well show you guys the progress so far because this is going to take a heck of a lot of time. So, let's on over to guest perspective and see what's cooking. You may notice that I had some elements installed just to get an idea of what I want. For example, the giant fish animatronic, I really wanted that to be a part of that switch track over there for Odyssey. And we're going to head on over to the coaster itself. Head on over to Odyssey. I spent a lot of time on working on this show building for the coaster. Here's the ride entrance itself. Might end up changing it because this part is not attached to this building. So, we're going to go into the queue, which will most likely get changed as well. I am thinking that for this part of the queue, we make it look like the Galaxarium from Cosmic Rewind. I just think it would be like a grand like centerpiece for it. More of a welcoming area, as you will. You got a lot more behind the scenes, but I did add quite an amount of detail at the station itself, and we're almost there. Might have to fix that up though, for height clearances. And this over here is the station area, as well as these switchbacks for the ride. We're gonna maneuver on over here and head on over to the station. Here's the station itself. Now, the station is in fact an entrance-only station, and then the exit station is down below this station. So we needed to have this access point, which I'll show you guys in a second. But I wanted to show over some details that I add to make this just a hint more realistic. And I think probably the best one that I can come up with right now is that this is actually draping for the cars to go into, so you can't really see much of the back. But if I head on over to nighttime, if I do that real quick, hang on a second. So the entire area is going to be covered up, and then you're going to have this like black area where you're not going to be able to see the vehicles come on in. So I think it's just an overall good addition, just to like add a little bit more of immersion to it. And anyway, when you hop aboard the vehicle, you take a right turn, another right, all the way over to what is behind this wall over here. And I'm actually going to get out of the first person camera, the guest camera, and show you guys what's going on there. Alright, so anyway, when you round off the corner and make your way on into this little hallway area, you'll find yourself in this little area where we have the dive chamber. And the doors open up and you see we have the infamous drop track that is made popular by this coaster model. And when you drop on in, you get this moment of acceleration, do some maneuvers around the entire land, which is going to be so amazing once this is all decorated. Head on over to the switch track area and you'll notice that Big Beastie is greeting you. Then you head over to a backwards section, do a 360 right around over here, sort of 360, more looks like a 270. But then you got Bunny Hills, on over to the transfer track over here where you get the fastest launch, up this hill, doing some more maneuvers, and heading back into the building of the coaster where you are getting out of the water and back into the station. And then you maneuver your way, oh, perfect time, maneuver your way on over to the exit station. And again, with the drapes, you have the all guests must exit. They have to exit the ride, and then they can enjoy the rest of their day at Paradise Bay. If y'all may notice the door here. Well, the door actually does have a purpose. It covers up where the staff has to get up to operate the ride. So the staff do have a proper way of getting to the ride and operating it. If I can maneuver myself through. Okay, this is good enough. And I want to show you guys something that I just did recently off camera. So when you exit off the ride, right, you have these waves. And also you got a really good soundtrack going. So you have these waves, and I thought that these waves can make a great transition back into the land, because you were breathing fresh air in this base, and then you're getting back into the Coral Cove area, and also you have See You Later and the sun, really hilarious. And then you're back into the Coral Cove indoor section. I think it's like a clever little trick to it, you know? So as you can see, there's a lot of work that has to be done, but I'm not stopping anytime soon. But I do believe that this land will be absolutely fantastic. And as long as I have the references and everything else that I need, I know that I can complete this land in no time. So, if you guys are liking the series so far, make sure you hit the like button, and do not forget to subscribe for more Planet Coaster and all things gaming. What are your thoughts on Odyssey so far? And I'm gonna leave you guys a little bit of an idea. If you guys have any idea of what I can do with this version of the Switch track, feel free to let me know down in the comments down below. I would love to have your suggestions featured into the park. But until then, guys, I am out of here.